With the 23rd pick of the 3rd round, the Athletics select Smoke McSwishas, a shortstop of the East Region.
The Sacramento A's.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's the #1 pick. That ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.
Grinding in this Grammy, trying to numb the pain. Hate the shit it put me through, but I still love the game. Lost Mecca, that shit hit me like a hurricane. I see it like 86 days before the hurricane. Fuck am I to do? I take a shot or two. Parmesan on park benches, that's what got us through. Where's the God in you? Feel like the devil's guiding you. We don't got no chemistry, it's 40 blow apart your molecules. My brother's bit and left me in a state of solitude while they in solitary eating garbage food. We chase material, obsessing over diamond jewels. Bullets made his body ooze, hit him twice, I left him pissing in the bag, can't eat no solid food. Try to tell a bro to get the bag, but he thinks sliding cool. And honestly, it kinda is if that shit for your brothers. Free the ones that never told, assassinate the suckers. No father figure, so we grew up having worried mothers. The most hated, but we love each other. Yeah, no father figure, so we grew up having worried mothers. The most hated, but we love each other. I'm so, but I can't go out cause I'm godly. Ride around with poles, you know they still consider hobby. Me and all the pros, we 40 deep up in that lobby. And they gon' let it go, no over me, they catch a homage. I'm driving asses in the Maybach. 30 on my sleeve, 40 on my lap. You gotta go before I leave. Dropping ashes in the Maybach. 30 on my sleeve, 40 on my lap. You gotta go before I leave. Now
Cinnabons over stocks, certificates for these rocks, those sisters under the box. You know the wild tap, don't be mentioning who we pop. Insignificant ops, they ain't posting when buddy drops. Love me not, left lonely, I'm hugging blocks. This shop I possess me, more than me than these thoughts. I do not cooperate with lawmen or the cops. Lying to my lawyer, even though he all I got. I know these suckers want my song. Totaled out below, but all the fireworks they throw, we double back and something dope. Indicted on that pole, got me against the rope, but I'ma fight it like I'm Tyson. Ain't no Cody's to the throat. Caution on your approach. Watch what you niggas post, and I can't do no nerd shit, cause I know they watch me the most. Remember rocking up so, grab a bottle, pop it and toast. Cause we the ones that niggas tapping with soon as they touch the ghost.
devil on my soul, but I can't go out cause I'm God. Ride around with pose, you know this cooking shit out. Seeing all the bros from 40 deep up in that lobby. And they gon' let it go, no over me, they catch down. I'm dropping ashes in the Maybach. 30 on my sleeve, 40 on my lap. You gotta go before I leave. I'm dropping ashes in the Maybach. 30 on my sleeve, 40 on my lap. You gotta go before I leave. Now
She ate at the gym and she started defending, was out on the chin and the lip. Walking in bed with a 10-piece nigga with a thought I was a motherfucking pimp. Alien, I went the craziest, I lost some pieces I can't even remember. The player and the spider, the craziest, I got the top in the middle, December. No, the engine is not in the front and the back, I just carving the fender. Bullets, see, y'all will take it, out of the took her virginity. Pop out, I told her the match was energy, just to send a vicinity. Nigga, we been it, keep it infinity, rappers that turn into enemies. Switch up the floor, I will triple it, trinity. Niggas is gonna remember me. Bitch, the stick out 100, run drum, little nigga, we call it a synonym. Answer the door, get whatever you want, cause she gon' be gone in 10 minutes. Young nigga gremlins, I got some rest of my vitamins. She ate a cake, that's some ketamine. They gave me some time like a veteran.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, can tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this Top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Me might drown them, brand new blue cheese, let's count them. Big bag and I wanna go and sell them. The big blue school on the school, let's be honest. Pretty guys out the feds and the county. Rap, trap, rap, trap, rap, trap, rap, trap, rap, trap, rap, trap, rap, trap.
better this way. You don't really like what they play on the radio every single day. It's better this way. Ain't no telling when it's gonna change, cause they already say the same thing. It's better this way. If you're looking for some original soul, I know where you should go. It's better this way. Yeah. It's that remind you of that shit you used to play in your parents' car. Had you feeling as if outer space was in your atmosphere. 18 aliens all in your
Smokey Werner, fresh off his first professional hit, a moment he'll never forget. With that first knock under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Midland Rockhounds. We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. Now up, Yoiner Fajardo. On the ground to the left, Werner. In plenty of time to first. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here. This one is labeled. That's back. Out of here. Crushes that one to center field. A solo shot. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond.
Not a bad start.
On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Jared Sundstrom. On the ground, out to short.
That timer's a lot faster this year. I don't know if it's because of my fielding down or what. They just made it harder.
Welcome back. The Rockhounds at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1. Line, and that's a base knock.
Big quick to close it.
Call me up.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the left fielder, Caden Trenkle. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Fajardo. Good feed, that's one. To first, double play, nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Travelers, Yoiner Fajardo. Payoff pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips to second, that's one. Double play, boy, they cannot. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Smokey Werner. So far, his solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. Clips the corner. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner at first, one away. Swings at the big bender for the K. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Hogan Windish. And 1-2. Out to short, Werner. There with plenty of time, inning over. 7. One down. Stepping in, Smokey Werner. He's already homered in this ballgame. A swing and a miss. That's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. One out and the base is empty. Breaking ball inside. That one missed. Battling here, fouls it away. This one in the air to right, Montez. 2 away. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Caden Polkovich. Grounder to second. And handles this chance. On to first. Ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Smokey Werner went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And here at the plate, Smokey Werner. Hard hit for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. And now runners on the corners with two away. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Now here's the 0-2. Now a flare into the outfield. Catch is made. Inning. One away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Victor Labrada. Left-handed batter waiting. On the ground, 2-ball. To second, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Werner, 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-1. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. Everything came together on that swing. Shortened up on the swing, but didn't lose much pop on it. I think he'll be happy with that knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Caden Tranquil digs in now. Pitch, runner is on the move for third, in the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the air to left center. That's a base hit. Run scores. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's one way to get a 2-strike hit. Maybe he was just trying to protect the zone, but he managed to square up a pitch that wasn't even close. Grounder to short. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. That just missed. Close, doesn't get the call. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. And the tying run is aboard. That was not pretty. 4-pitch walk, and the batter wasn't going to do him any favors in swinging an obvious ball. The 0-1 from the lefty. Rolls away a little bit. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner stays put. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Runner on the move. High in the air, out to right. Going back pretty deep. Got it. Now a throw to
They reversed that shit, dude. They inverted that fucking button for no reason.
Anything is better than that one
trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. The tying run is aboard. So up next, Denzel Clark. Into center. And it falls! And now the potential winning run is on base. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in.
These rock hounds, man.
Barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Werner, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. He hits a fly to center. Labrada under it.
Dang.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with one out. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And there's a hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. Did well to see that fastball off the outside edge and go with it, punching it to the opposite field. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And that ends the ballgame with the tying run left stranded at second base. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Swiftly, I shift to be my A60. A heavy smoker, so you know I put the plate with me. The most reflection of the lake hit me. You should have stayed with me. Now many Asian bitches stay with me. The face is silky like a tablecloth. My shorty gallop in the morning on the beach like a Chilean horse. Red roses drop in boxes very often. Confetti torches, drinking Henny like I'm Kenny Lofton. Outstanding. I fix the gear between Georgia Southern and Grambling. You see us rambling, selling suits and surrendering. The cloud of smoke like the phantom. Damn, this shit tastes like fantastic. You see me coming through in these steps. Just so the Lord can put the fork inside the cheesecake. Cuffs to my wrist, I got the briefcase. The gavel slam, I'm a free man. Try not to cheat him.
Speed like my last grill, casket rock, 6 deep.
eyes closed, the back is back out cold, the leg reflects. After that, honors I can't pronounce, like how you ask for that? Why you ask for crack and all your hair was crack? All I had was rap when all they had was crack. All I wanted was love, all they had was that. Fuck them hitters and fuck them hoes, the championship wins the aftermath. Ask LeBron, open palm, snap a beast. Walk the plank, a break a bang, I've been in the business of sinking ships. Choking niggas out with the anchors that they ain't with. Resuscitations come the label of taxi if you want it. Shit, fuck your career, bitch, I was born here. Been a killer, 86 a nigga, that's my bone here. Get the fuck from ground here. That's just my country way. Sucking on your mama's titty, bitching while I was chopping blade. Gripping grain, fucking hoes, candy paint, blaze. Mix me with that rapper, child, and take that shit up in my face. Put that on my soul, how could you ever doubt me? Those rappers hoping the world is so they won't have to
Smokey Werner, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Midland Rockhounds and the Werner now at the plate with runners at first and second and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here. Puts this one in the air down the line. Settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with one gone. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can play this run now. Nobody out, first and second here. Smokey Werner digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 now. Buns, but that's a foul ball.
They gotta stop breaking up these tips, man.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next up for the wind surge, Ben Ross. 1-2, here's the pitch. To short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first, that's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Smokey Werner. That one smashed to left field. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Homie.
Grounder might be 2. Can't come up with it. But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. On the ground, Keishel. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Digging in for the wind surge, Rain Doncone. And we're all even up. Grounder to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, no hits. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Smokey Werner. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Fouled off. He was late. And the tying run's at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. And the count 1-2. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. McSwishas is just one strike away. Keishel on to first. Ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. Smokey Werner, the next to hit. Just missed. Werner goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. Ground ball, left side, could be two. One at second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 down. Walker Jenkins will hit next. On the ground, out to short, Werner. Third out, that'll end the frame. Nothing. Runner at first, nobody out. Smokey Werner digging in, currently a top 10 prospect at shortstop in all of minor league baseball. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And here's the first baseman. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. 1 out and runners at first and second. Caden Trenkle getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Comes across to score. It's 7-2. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the third baseman, Tommy White. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Rolls away a little bit. And a fine job keeping it close right there. That one ripped out to left. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. I'm hella faded. Riding down the street the way I'm riding is unique. My city holding on to me, so niggas holding on to heat. Going up their side. Rolling up that leaf. All I do is get high. All we want is peace. Always on the grind, that's every day, so police looking. I'm just rapping, killing beats, and trying to stay away from booking. Yeah, my niggas dirty, crooking. I just had to make it known. And they hit the studio to show they happy to be home. Now I remember when I seen it, and to me it was stunning. Now I remember when I needed enough. Always in a different spot.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Nate Nankill. 2-2. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runners left. Now a chance for Walker Jenkins. Out to short. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and if you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Werner, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
1-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Man on at first. Werner now at the plate. 1 for 3.
One zero.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. On the ground, right side, Keishel. Play made, that ends the inning. Starting to run. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keishel. 1-2 pitch. On the ground, left side, 6. 4. 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. And now, Smokey Werner. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Macquarie, 6'2" righty, 250 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela. It's ball 1. Runner at first, 1 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And misses inside. Next pitch inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3 and 2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, number 77. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. The throw to second is offline, and everybody's safe. So 1 gone with the bases loaded here. Now up Tommy White. In the dirt.
2-2.
The throw out at third, but the runners do not advance. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Smokey Werner. Digging in now, currently a top 5 prospect in the athletic system, so there's a lot of hope for how he could help him once he gets to the show. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right. Foul ball there. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, number 77. Runner on the move. Makes the catch, one down. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Now, Smokey Werner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Smokey Werner. This pitch misses. Ball 1. Cheney measures 6'1". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Alan Serta. Out to short. The throw to first. And now 2 gone. And now the shortstop, Smokey Werner. 1 for 3. And takes low for ball 1. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, number 77. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Man at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Out to short, Fitzgerald. Goes to first, safe. And there are runners at the corners now. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. This one in the air to right. It's pretty deep. They limit the damage here. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Walker Jenkins. On the ground to third, this should do it. On to first, ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. So digging in, Smokey Werner. Close one, but doesn't get the call.
One ball,
Jensen,
no strike.
27 years old, a former first-rounder back in 2019. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. The third, Schobel. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. End of a runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Shuffield. And the 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. That one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Werner stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. That's to third, Schobel. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Man on at first. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, number 77. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt, but blocked. And 1-2. There goes the runner. Hard hit, right side. And there's one down.
He's out.
One out, runner at second base. Caden Trenkle digs in now. This pitch popped up. Schobel. And now 2 down. Next up for the Rockhounds, Tommy White. Runner edging away at second base. This one in the air to right. And that's that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Smokey Werner. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. And that's ball 1. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Here comes the 1-1.
No.
And there's a ball. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. A line drive to left field. That's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman. The 3-1 pitch. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Caden Trenkle will hit next. Jensen checks the runner. Back in safe, really close. Here comes the 0-1. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch for the second out. Now the third baseman, Tommy White. Now this is lifted to center. Serta on the move. Makes the grab on the run. It's the Large Lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. On that play, he did well to secure the ball and get off the throw to first. Might have seemed like he was a little slow getting it over there, but they got the out. Werner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
And the slider just misses. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Out to short. Fitzgerald. Tosses to first. That's an out. Two outs and a runner at first. And now the right fielder, Henry Bolte. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. Next up, Smokey Werner. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now here's the 0-2. Ball
That's
one
the
there.
ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider
2-2.
misses away. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And here at the plate, Patrick Winkle.
Now batting, catcher,
The 0-1. On the ground. The flip. In time. Out. So they... Top of the 4th inning with the Rockhounds at the dish. Werner, 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point.
Fredo Bang rapid.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pick them just for you.
Nice eye right there. That changeup just missed. I'm not sure how he took that with 2 strikes. That one misses. 2-2. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-1 now. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And it's even up. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Grounder to the left side. Whips it to first in time as they escape. No outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Smokey Werner, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Smokey Werner. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout in this game. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to hit, Caden Trinkle. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and the runner scores. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
It is what it is. I don't play pretend. When she try to get in, I'ma tell her no. Cause last time I did, she fucked my friends, but it is what it is. I can find a new hoe. Fuck it, crew got love to the bitch. I don't trust in the wings with me. Everybody got beef on the back door kings. I mean, y'all thought you couldn't do a thing with me. Doing dirty ass deeds to wearing my face out the shop. The pigs get cropped. Remember me just as a thought. All that I got is myself and my work and my heart. Everybody trying to eat with crashed out. Itching, homie, passed out. Bitching, ass out. Take a show. What the face? Different, homie. Stole that wheel, they spinning on me. Close your lip, they dissing on me. What? I don't know. This ain't for the press, so let them know. If it ain't on the press, I'm not show. She got choices. Still gonna choose this dick. When they search for a legend, they choose my picks. Niggas go broke for a glimpse. They watching me the same reason you don't bitch. I gotta go broke till I got me some kicks. Before I go broke till I look for a bitch. It's a bankroll on my clothes. And a dinner for my hoes. Can't bring them to my shows. I bring them to my home. That's just the way it is. Get it how you live. You don't get it, gotta go. This is 6 minutes worth of the keys in my name in the bank, even though I got more. Bitch, crashed out, itching, homie, passed out, bitch, throwing ass out, titty showing. What, hey, different, homie, stolen wheel, they spinning on me, close your lips, they kissing on me. What, I don't know.
And now the shortstop, Smokey Werner. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Foul ball there. Clark over at second. Swift at first with no outs. That one fouled off. Hard hit for a base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Right through there for the strikeout. And there's one away. 1 out and 2 on. Tommy White getting ready to hit. Throw over to the bat.
No, he's safe.
One and one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Throw to second. Out. I know they're trying to put more pressure on him with the way he's pitched in this game, but by getting caught stealing, you're giving him a big dose of relief. If he can't get you out at the plate, don't give away your base runners. It's a good way to miss out on scoring runs. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Out. Double play. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. A frozen rope. 1 away. Man on at first. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Smokey Werner. 1 for 3. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bischoff measures 6'2". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. And here's the first baseman. On the ground, right side. Base hit, run in to score. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. At this point, I don't know where you can throw him a pitch that you know won't get hit. That one was well out of the zone, and he still squared it up for the knock. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Tommy White. 3-1, here's the pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Runner, take your base.
Now it's the right fielder, Nate Nankill. High in the air, out to right. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and the run comes.
And they're like swimwear folks.
And they're up by 4. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Now it's the shortstop, Smokey Werner. On a line to center. And there's 1 down.
Fuck yeah.
This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
And if you hate it, look out. We gon' drink, we gon' smoke, we gon' turn this bitch out. Roll another doobie. Only favors, babies, fill it with that doobie. Let a G roll the OG, then roll one for OG. Yeah, that's the homie. 6 baby, no leaf. acting like you know the whistle man, that's my homie. If that's gin, nigga, blow me. Sip it slow, she go down slow like a slow leak. Cop the car from a Jilla, pulled out, thumbs up to the homie Mac Miller. Yeah, King Kong, young gorilla. My cup overflow with I'm around spiller. All day, Mr. Count it up. I lost count, I don't never think it's enough. I get it 100 after 100. So everything you did with that money, I done done it. Go. Chillin', lokin', sippin', smokin' like a cheese shit. On my fly, old school shit. What's that? Clint Eastwood, tell a friend, bring a friend. Yeah, it's a cookout. We gon' drink, we gon' smoke, we gon' turn this bitch out. Yeah, drop top. Leather seats, tape deck playing, she a freak. It ain't about money, it ain't my language. Don't know my name in memory of Rick James, bitch. You know that I'm a Taylor dog, so to the cops, cartoon George, which way to go? Shit. The 80 mo in my lifetime, no Jay-Z. OZs, roll something, smoke weed, drink liquor, double cup, no lean in it. Fuck us up. I tell her bitch I be airborne. Then in a minute in my lap where her hair going. She keep it G. She love a nigga. I tell her chill.
Smokey Werner is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the Midland. So 2 down. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Smoky Werner. Making a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Out towards left center. Racing over to make the catch. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Smoky Werner. That one finds the zone. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They pick up. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Smoky Werner.
Ball. 1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Hooks leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Grounder to third, Smith. Tosses to first. 2 gone now. So up next, Brian Lavastida. On the ground. Over to first.
That's an out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Next up for the Rockhounds, Smoky Werner. First offering misses the mark. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it's off the glove. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Two outs, runner on first base. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, number 42. This one's in the dirt. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. 1-2, here's the pitch. This one is labeled. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Great swing, everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. That's a base hit. Now he turns for second. Here's the throw. And he's there with a double. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing. Smokey Werner will hit next. It's way outside and gets away. And now a man in scoring position. When you see a sequence like that on the mound, you know it's because the pitcher lost composure. Gave up the base hit, then the wild pitch. You have to take a deep breath and recenter yourself, or this will get worse. Runner edging away at second base. A frozen rope. Hauls it in, 2 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Line drive for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, number 77. There goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now. Tags the runner. And now it's going to be Jesus Bastidas. Out to short. Werner. The throw to first. And they get the out. Werner, 1 for 2. That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 77. 0-2 now. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Caden Trenkle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rolls away a little bit. On the ground to the right side, Deming takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning. Runner at first, and here at the plate, Smokey Werner. And a big swing and a miss. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Strike two. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. It's a comebacker to the mound. There with plenty of time, inning over. Two outs, runners at first and second. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Denzel Clark. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was... So digging in, Smokey Werner. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tamarez measures 6'1". He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Swings through it. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Runner on the move. On the ground to third, Williams. Gets it to first. That's out number two. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Man at second, one away. Smokey Werner now at the plate. 2 hits in last night's game. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Coming around third. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop it. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Whips it to first. Out. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Man at second here with 2 away. And now at the plate, Caden Tranquil. The 0-1 offering. To the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. End of 3. Midland with the lead, 2-0. 1 out and the bases are empty. Now it's the second baseman, Pascal Ferreras. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. 1 out and the base is empty. Werner, 1 for 2. Out to short. Collects it. And plenty of time to first. Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Corpus Christi, Pascal Ferreras. Here comes the 1-1. To short. Could be 2. There's 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break. Werner, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Swings through it.
2-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Nobody on and 2 outs. Smokey Werner getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. It's carrying. Makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the center fielder, Zach Cole. Out to short. Werner. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away. Jaron Williams digs in now. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bounce to first, this should do it. Handles the chance. Steps on the bag. Ball game. You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win. And here we go. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Bastidas. Grounds this one to short. Werner. Slings to first. One down. 2 away here, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Smokey Werner. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Ball 1 there. Werner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Listen to 930 minutes of off the wheel rapping.
Grounder up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless. Bases empty, 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Logan Cerny. Out to short, Werner. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, nice play. First and second, 1 away. Next up for the Rockhounds, Smokey Werner, 0 for 1. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Fires to second. On to first. Double play, and that's the inning. But 1 down. Next up for the Hooks, Jaron Williams. 1-1 pitch now. Out to short. What a stop! From his knees, the throw on the money. Nice play. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Inside, nearly got the batter. That'll back him up a bit.
No strike.
That one hit to right. 1 away. Runner at third and 2 out. And now the shortstop, Smokey Werner. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Here's the 1-2 offering. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
2 balls.
Runner at third, 2 away. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And here's the first baseman. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. They limit the damage here. First and second, 2 outs. Digging in for the hooks, Brian Lavastida. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
I've been stressing cause I still ain't by my data. I've been stressing cause my girl said we can't work it out. I know some people that start shit as soon as church get out. And I don't think like I used to think cause I'm older now. When you broke, you doing more for less. You ain't finding no success. It's sad to say my girl just left. And I really love her to death. So I keep out of my ex cause I feel like we ain't finished yet. I just take some phone and I said, are you want your feelings yet? My brother, he just called and need that lawyer money. They said he did it, but I know he didn't. But you need OJ money when you trying to get it quick. This shit is sick, man. That's all this shit said. You was prison. Serving up that white work back down, calling about China. Looking for back, man, but I didn't know. Especially in the stress made me a diamond. So long, some people never go out. Sometimes I wish I could try to take my life. Come out on the train. Think he shot my brother, I'ma find that nigga. We don't see his punk ass unless he on TV. He ain't did my brother dirty, but he don't want to see me. Never ride out for 30 people when he was scared. Put him on the table to bed it up, he beautiful rams. That nigga robbing and stealing everything that he can. I'm just like this, I ain't phone. Shit, yeah, I ain't talking. Yeah, I know service. Used to fuck with my friends. Used to come to my practice, pick up in his bins. Niggas from my building always used to ask about me. Like getting out of town, right? That nigga down, right? Nigga, your money. And you standing in my way. Excuse me, dummy. Long as she told me that nigga a freak. And McDonald's ain't the only nigga you eat, man. I'm just like, it's that I'm too. Everybody running in. I love you. But me and my mom talked about him bad. She says it's really fascinated with this fancy hoe. I don't know why, but their personalities collide. That is why the love takes always right. You know the kids in my class, they be saying he's crazy. They surprised because he rolled it down the way. I didn't make this one, they didn't know. She had to talk about. We fucked up. I mean, we're fucked up. Listen, we fucked up. I can't believe this nigga get all this money. Still acting in the street. Telling niggas they can't eat. This motherfucker really going Tyson's great. Varieties and all that shit. Don't fuck with your niggas out. That's the shit. See what I'm talking about? I mean, I just let my feet. Everybody when it ain't go. She can't have to talk about it. That's my baby, I love my raise that boy right. He ran to the grind, I sent him back out to fight. Put a battery in the socks and pick him up. You used to talk about your grandma, think you the boss. Look at my first grandbaby, he's a big man. Diamonds in the frame, like that's real. Everybody running in out. She had to talk about. I'm just like that's real. Everybody running in out. She had to talk about. Coming up, I was confused. My mama just sneak it up. Confused in the drugs coming up in the cool world. Daddy ain't around, probably up for felony. We got one of me I sell dope for a 4-finger ring. One of them gold ropes. Nana told me if I pass and be the sheepskin coat. If I can move a few packs and get the hat, now that'd be dope. Toast and turned in my swoop that night. Woke up the next morning, niggas stole my bike. Different day, same shit, ain't nothing good. You know, when I run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. People that love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stops. And I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Either the love and the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stops. Go ahead, with me. I'm ready to repeat, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. On both sides, right above the gold wires, I-4-5. Kill a nigga on my soul, we really do it. That's the true meaning of a ghost rider. 10 G's to take your daughter out of Air Forces. Believe me, I'm from Compton where the wrong colors be cautious. One phone call, I hear your body dumping Martians. I stay strapped like car seats, been banging since my little nigga Rob got killed for his Barclays. That's 10 years, I told 495, I'll kill you if you try me for my Air Max 95.
The Bryce Harper. Come on now, folks.
I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop. Go ahead and get me. I'm rap simply big, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Either the love with the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop. Go ahead and get me. I'm rap simply big, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. From the beginning to the end, lose, winners win. This is real, we ain't got to pretend. The whole world over your head. It's full of crush champagne, enough for me, nigga, now listen to game. Used to see 5 foot on the crack by the bitch, now I'm fucking with 5 foot, so I'm starting to make sense. My mom's happy, she ain't got to pay the rent. She got a red bow on that brand new bitch. Waiting on shot money to land, sitting in the range, thinking how they spent $30 million on airplanes when his kids starving. Pockets going to bring still more babies in the garbage. I want to know what's going on, like I hear Marvin. No school books, they use that wood to build coffins. Whenever I'm in the booth and I get exhausted, I think with a rebate, got that abortion. I love the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop. Go ahead and get me. I'm rap simply big, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Either the love with the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop. Go ahead and get me. I'm rap simply big, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I gave him a good, so that if I got a car, I bought a new bag, I had to watch some time. Taking these drugs, I'm on the way to the mall. Then it's your car, you can sit and see you at home. If I'm in the jar, I gotta just came in and out. Shit, I'm coming out of the job. I know they hate me, but I don't hate her. Whenever I tell her to come, she whenever they smoke, we ain't her. Too hard, I'm too close. I'm fighting, I'm so I mean,
Little baby sticking the landing. Got more music now. I got your millionaire first. Last week you listened to Chamillionaire 6 days in a row.
Oh, familiar.
That's what I need in my life. Yes, it is. Well, she said she listened to my music, but she can get into it. She don't like it regular speed, she like it when they spoon with. What I'm gonna do is go slow it down to the ladies who get their grind on. Yeah, let the grind go. Only when your guys go. If you gotta shake it, make the haters get their grind on. Turn it rich, man, we get money for some action. She's light skinned, and just look my hand was ratchet. She's excited, man. She be jamming and fighting some lights on. And if you wanna get your grind on, just go pick up that phone. Then just get your down low. Call me up, I'll come over and help you turn your smile on. They charge me, I need to switch the house. A little change in thinking, but talking bring me running my life. Well, I stole out playing CD, some food up bacon, a little sucker free, but that's what I need in my life. Yes, it is. Well, she's calling me on my phone, telling me she's feeling freaky, her body's in need of me.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Smokey Werner. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. An inning in 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Smokey Werner, 0 for 1 so far. Play made, that ends the inning. They pick up runner at first, 1 away. That one's in there, 0-1. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Smokey Werner. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Shows what I know right there. I keep preaching the up-the-middle approach, but it worked out to the pull side that time. Really hard contact. You can get a lot of hits just by hitting the ball hard. Tying run at first, potential winning run at the plate. And the 1-2. Runner on the move. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch. 1 down. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Swing, soft line drive. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard.
Hey.
This one is over. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out.
That's why I smell like Salvatore Ferragamo, Mr. Diamond Barrel, a rap cat with the boss apparel. I put my rhymes on your block, then I run it just like Little Daryl. Money and dope, man, don't come for free. Man, I don't have no competition, ho. All I got is enemies. I turn around like a tornado, rock you like a baby cradle. Call me Dr. J if you a baller and it's fatal. I make them see through angel dust, take them to the Bay Bridge, make them strip, tell them jump. I don't know why I get high. I'm so in love with money, y'all keep spinning till it runs dry. I'm like a cat.
Smokey Werner getting ready to hit. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Base hit into right center. Lead runners around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. And here's the first baseman. Runners are at the corners, one away. Ground ball, left side, could be two. Glove flip for one, and that's two. 2 outs, base is empty. Werner, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounces it to the left side. Smith whips it to first in time. Runner at third and one gone. Austin Deming digs in now. On the ground. On to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out and the base is empty. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. So 1 on now with 1 away. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I've been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Brian Buelvas. Now the 1-2 pitch. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. The 2-2. This one's smoked out to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Third baseman.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the third baseman, Tommy White. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4, runner take your base.
Now it's the right fielder, Nate Nankill. Now the payoff pitch. That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. 1 out and 2 on. Now it's the shortstop, Smokey Werner. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Safe. It's a 7-4 ball game. Picks himself up an RBI. He put a great swing on that one. Sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 77. Dives but can't make the catch. Fires to second for 1. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. Stepping to the plate for Corpus Christi, Cam Smith. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Grounder to short. Werner. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 left on. Next up for the Hooks, Brian Lavastida. Dallas is just 1 strike away. On the ground, this should do it. Werner. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters. Smokey Werner, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Midland Rockhounds taking on. So 2 down. Smokey Werner now at the plate. Smoked into left field for a base hit. And that extends the inning. The first baseman digs in now. And the pitch. Hard hit to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Tosses to first, and there's 1 down. It's the start of the 4th, and here at the plate, Smokey Werner. This one is in there, and that is strike 1. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Fly ball down the line. Montez glides back, makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping in, Michael Arroyo. 1-2 offering. Grounder to the left side, and it's through for a hit. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground, Arroyo. Tosses to first. 2 away. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jared Sundstrom.
Get him out of there.
Grounder to short. Werner. On to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. We're in the top of the 8th. The batter now, Smokey Werner. Handles the chance. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Not an easy play, but I think he had some trouble with the transfer. That might have cost him the out. Tough break for the defense. Lefty still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Now a fly ball to right center. Montez in position. There's one down. Lefty still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Step off throw to first. Just back in. Oh, close play. And the tying run's at the plate. Runner on the go. On a line for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Sometimes the bounces are in your favor. That wasn't exactly scorched, but it was good enough for a base knock. I still think an up-the-middle approach works better in spots like that. Base hit into score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. The tag at third, and he is out. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, number 17. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. So 2 down. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Smokey Werner. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Just missed. Dollard, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. Here's a high chopper. On the run, throw to first. In time, out. End of a half. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Yoiner Fajardo. Swing, ground ball out to short. Over to pick it up. Not in time. Infield knock to start the inning. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-1 now. Runner on the move. Out towards left center. It's carrying. Makes the grab for the second out. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Travs, Leonardo Rivas. One-two pitch. Ground ball to short. Werner. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Smokey Werner. That's a hit. Man on at first. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 77. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There goes the runner in the dirt. Safe, a stolen base. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Runner at second, 2 down. Rip towards third. Play made, that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Travelers lead it 4-2. 2 outs and a runner at first. Smokey Werner will hit next. 1 for 3. Next one's fouled back. The Rockhounds with the tying run at the dish. Smacks this one to left center. Brings it in. And that's the end of the inning. So up next, Victor Labrada. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, and that is a double play. Fantastic. That was a very smooth feed to second right there. Not everybody can execute a glove toss like that, but he made it look easy and might even have saved them a little time on that play. Nice work. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, number 17. This one popped up. And this game is over. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Smokey Werner, the next to hit. Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. A swing and a miss. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. Pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
Ball 1.
1 out with a runner at second. Grounder left side, Fajardo. Throw to first in time. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Blake Rambush. Out to short, Werner. And that'll wrap this inning up. Offense held in check here. Heading on now to 1 gone and a runner on at first. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Smokey Werner. 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. First and second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, number 77. And there's a hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2 now. 1 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Victor Labrada. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. What a play to end the inning. 2 outs, bases empty. Werner, 1 for 2. I know the pitcher wants to get through this inning quickly, but you can't allow that to make you careless. To third. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but Base is empty with 2 out. Blake Rambush now at the plate. On the ground to the left. Stops it on a slide. And the throw. Oh, nice play. Not much going on for the... One gone, runner at first. Smokey Werner getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hammered down the line for a base hit. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe. It's 10-3. Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. This next at bat looms very large. And here's the first baseman. Runner takes off for third. Pop up on the right side of the infield. Windish. Makes the catch. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Tommy White. 1-2, here's the pitch. This one to right. They limit the damage here. 2 outs, runners at first and second. The second baseman digs in now. Ground ball to short. This should do it. That is the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Smokey Werner will hit next. And that's outside. Morales, 6'2" righty, 205 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2021. Fouled off, he was late. One out and the base is empty. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Runner at first with 1 gone. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 77. This one's in the dirt. Line drive, and there's a hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Got away with it right there. That ground ball was yanked and it was hit hard, so that made the difference. Like I said earlier, I really think a better approach would be staying up the middle, but it worked out that time. Center field, Labrada. Out number 2. Two outs and runners at first and second. Tommy White now at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's towards center. Labrada. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in for the Travelers, Caden Polkovich. On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that does it for the inning. Nothing. Runner at first, nobody out. Werner reached on an infield single the first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss late on that one. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Here's the 1-2 offering. Out to center. And there's one away. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Smokey Werner.
Up. No. 1-1.
Lined, and that's a base knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the first baseman.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
The 2-2. Rolls away a little bit. Nobody out and a runner at first.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. The 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Makes the catch for the second out. They put the tag on him, and that... So with a runner at second and 1 away, next up for the Travs, Blake Rambush. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third, and there's a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. A frozen rope. 2 away. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Victor Labrada. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 down. One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Well struck, out to left. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This next at bat is going to be critical. On the ground to third. To first. They are down to their final out. So digging in, Brian Buelvas. File is just 1 strike away. Sky to left, and this should do it. This one is over. Werner put together a nice showing despite the loss. Notched 3 hits in the game. Great game at the plate, and he's certainly made a difference for him.